Hello everyone. Welcome to our descriptive practice question series for RBI. Today's question is, describe ONDC, how it will impact companies like Flipkart, Amazon, Walmart, etc. Before going to it, let me give you a quick overview of open network digital commerce, how it functions and what are the significance to each sectors. ONDC is basically a project that seeks to promote the use of open networks for all types of digital commerce transactions. So here we will see the significance that is there for consumers and sellers. If we see the consumer part, we can say that the open network actually gives more inclusive and accessibility for consumers, and it also gives freedom of choice for consumers because you will be able to choose among the sellers by using a single platform, that is open network, that is available. Then the third point is it actually enables the consumer to match the demand with the nearest available supply because it will be readily available for the consumers. Now comes the significance of ONDC for sellers. It actually is more helpful for small businesses who find it difficult to access bigger platforms that are existing today, and ONDC basically provide multiple options to the smaller businesses, and it also encourages easy options for digital means. Let's come back to the question. Since the question has been divided into two parts, first you have to give a description about what exactly ONDC is, what it offers, and what all are its objectives. So now comes to the introduction part. Here we will talk about when it was introduced and under which ministry it functions and what exactly ONDC offers, etc. So let's start the answer. The ONDC has been launched in late 2021 and it functions under the Ministry of Commerce. And it is actually a part of Digital India Move. So ONDC is basically a network of interconnected e-marketplace through which sellers, including brands, can list and sell their products directly to customers. So it actually bypasses the middlemen or intermediaries that is existing. So if you read this carefully, you can visualize that ONDC is basically modeled in UPI form. That is, actually UPI is considered as a platform wherein different service providers come together, and the consumers and the merchants as well, they interact and they transact. So in the present scenario, UPI is considered basically a very successful public digital infrastructure, that is PDI. So in similar fashion, actually ONDC has been considered to be introduced in the same way. Now comes the objective part of ONDC. You can actually think about that what can be its objectives. First, let's see the points. It talks about democratization and decentralization of e-commerce. We are aware of the fact that in the present scenario, who all are actually controlling the e-commerce market. So ONDC actually offers small businesses and local businesses to offer their service to the consumers through ONDC. So it actually democratize the existing platforms to the sellers as well as the consumers. Then comes the inclusivity and access for sellers, especially small media enterprises and local businesses, as I told you. Then comes the choice, that is an independent choice for consumers to access this platform. And it also actually makes the services both for the sellers as well as the consumers very cheaper. Okay, so this is the introduction part that you have to give for the first part of the question. Then comes the impact part. That is the impact that ONDC can have to different companies. First point, let's see the first point. Actually, it talks about that if the ONDC actually comes into force, all e-commerce companies in India will have to operate using the same processes. That is similar to the Android-based mobile devices that we all use, irrespective of the brand. So this will actually boost small online retailers as well as new entrants into this basically e-commerce market. So it is actually giving small businesses and small new entrants, for example, startups and all, an opportunity to make use of ONDC and sell their produce in a cheaper and affordable manner. So what is happening is the ONDC is actually introduction of ONDC will has the potential to actually dilute the market concentration by increased consumer choice and lower entry barriers, which is basically in the current scenario, it is dominated by few e-commerce giants, so that hegemony can be diluted when ONDC comes into force. Then comes the suppliers and consumers. It will actually empower suppliers and consumers by breaking the monopoly of these giant platforms. Now, the next point, it talks about that the platform fees for ONDC is considered to be a fifth of those charged by the market leaders. This point points out the fact that actually ONDC is very affordable for both the sellers and the consumers. So we can say that the hegemony of existing e-commerce platforms can be reduced. And since this is propounded by the government, it actually offers a factor of trust and transparency, along with the transparent rules that the ONDC is actually proposing. Unlike the existing platform that has and that doesn't offer, actually the consumers is not aware. Even the sellers is not completely aware about their rules and regulations on the basis of which they functions. So next points come, it talks about the level playing field. Actually, it provides a level playing field to access the digital market for MSME and small traders. This actually helps to the growth of indigenous businesses, and it also offers an opportunity to the indigenous business to compete with market majors, the existing market majors. Next point, it is about that the companies already they have invested a substantial amount of money and resources for their development of e-commerce platform in R&D. But since the introduction of ONDC, that investment will be challenged because more and more players will come into play. Now comes the next point. It is about currently considering the future potential of ONDC, several public and private platforms, including the tech giants that is very active today, they are in negotiation to integrate with ONDC. Then, having said all these points, we have to also point out the very fact that ONDC offers many thoughtful features about in the e-commerce platform, but it has been argued that the benefits of open network for digital commerce are far from certain at the point, because the sellers at the present scenario is actually are free to list their products in different private platforms like Amazon. So this point actually talks about the fact that already the sellers who are active in this different platforms like Amazon and Flipkart, they're already getting the services free. So what else actually ONDC is offering? And the buyers actually the shops across the platform as private websites and offer price comparison to consumers. So nothing new is happening. This point actually talks about that nothing new ONDC is offering. So these are the two sides of ONDC actually, about what all impacts that is going to happen to companies. Then comes the conclusion, the final part. Here you can include that the initiative actually has been touted as necessary, and it is the need of the hour to end the dominance of the platforms like Flipkart that has been accused by the government of actually exercising monopoly, predatory pricing, deep discounting, collusion with corporates, etc. Hence, the ONDC will go a long way in the indigenization of our digital landscape and empowering the consumers as a whole. So, in a positive note, you have to end the answer by saying that ONDC model will be able to give a great digital push to the e-commerce market by giving a level playing field to all small businesses and indigenous small traders to actively take part in the digital platforms. So, and the success of the open network for digital commerce will depend on how efficient the listing of products from various sellers and maintaining the quality of services will be done by the government in the coming time. So, in a positive note, you are ending the answer. So, this is it.